What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So guess what we're doing today? We are packing for Florida. Yes, we are doing 48 hours in Orlando. I am super excited.
Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it. Let them know that everything big. Nail done, hair done, everything big. And my NY girls, let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches.
Now, I am going to be reviewing Spirit. It is my first time ever flying Spirit, and I really want to see, is Spirit worth or not worth what you all have been saying. So with that being said, let's just get into what we're doing so far. This is not gonna be something long, it's gonna be something very short and quick. Like I said, we're only doing 48 hours, so we're not packing a whole lot. So let me flip this around and show y'all what we got going on. These are a few items that I have folded, ready to put into my book bag. Still sorting through some socks. I tend to overpack, but we're trying our best not to do that this time. Let's just go ahead and go into my room. I'm trying to clean this up before we head out, but yeah, whichever. Make sure, ladies and gents, you always take your wipes. Wipes are very important. Got a little squeeze bottle to fill with some body wash, my bio oil, a little toothbrush kit, some more body wash, and some deodorant. I'm going to put it all into this lovely book bag. Don't mind that junky drawer. Hi, boo. Are you gonna miss me? Get out my clothes. Are you gonna miss me? I'm gonna miss you. You're not even listening. Boo. Hi. So excited. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you. Sit. 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 I didn't say lay down. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You want your belly rub. You want that belly rub. You just gonna snore while awake? Yeah, you are, my little poop. Okay, so I'm taking those slippers too. Those cost $8 from Target. Super, super comfortable. I am trying to find 2 dresses because it's going to be 80 degrees in Florida and I'm so excited about that. But okay. The next time you guys see me, we will be at the airport, getting ready to board our Spirit flight. I am so excited to review this and try this out. So, see y'all later. So we just dropped our car off at the car parking spot and we are on the shuttle headed to the airport. We are about an hour out of departure, so let's see how Spirit is. Everybody got Cybertrucks now. He probably does. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm glad it's no line. So this is good. Might gotta check in. I'm lying.
want to go under?
Alright, y'all, we made it. We made it through TSA in that long ass line. They move so slow here. They make you take off your shoes, daggone coat. Might as well ask me to take off all my daggone clothes. But we're here, we're waiting, we are delayed. I don't know if that's a spirit thing, but we are delayed. So yeah, maybe that's a, I don't want to say that, so I'm not gonna say that. But we're getting ready to board hopefully soon. It's a 2-hour flight and I'm not looking forward to it. I'm dreading it. So let's just get into this flight. Okay, so far the aisles are wide, the seats are tight, but it's not bad, it's clean. It's real clean. It's a lot of people, but it's clean. That's a big plus.
They be paid.
Yeah.
I don't want to flip that.
Days later.
Alright y'all, so I'm back home. As you can see, I'm editing this spirit video. I just want to go ahead and give you the rundown. One, I had to come back early. I'm going to show you why at the end of this. But let me just get into spirit. So overall, to me, spirit is okay if you are going to be on a quick flight. Don't need anything extra, like do not check bags, do not bring extra carry-ons. If you have one personal item like I did, like a book bag, then to me it's fine. If you don't have any snacks, if you don't have any, I don't know, if you don't need anything, then a quick spirit flight seems to be okay. Now, here's where we get into the issues with spirit. So let's just start with the guy I sat next to. Unfortunately, I had a middle seat. I go find my seat, I sit down. The guy next to me is like, I just want to give you a heads up. I am extremely queasy. I get motion sickness and I throw up on every single flight I take. I'm like, what the hell? So I myself get motion sickness. So I'm not against somebody getting motion sickness, but I'm like, fuck, I never had nobody throw up next to me. I never had to be directly beside somebody throwing up. So I was like, okay, thanks for telling me. Hopefully you don't throw up, you know, but if you do, then we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there or whatever. So we're getting ready to take off, and he has his bag ready, and he's like just huffing and puffing, like trying to get himself together, making sure he doesn't throw up. So we get in the air, we're going up, and then we finally get to our cruising altitude. He did not throw up. Oh, thank God. He was like, this is the very first time I've never thrown up on a flight. I'm so proud of myself. I was like, congratulations, you know, like, this is big. I'm just thankful, telling myself I'm thankful he didn't throw up on a daggone plane, because I didn't want to have to deal with that. But after that, you know, Spirit will nickel and dime you. Okay, let's get into the fact that when I was booking my ticket to Orlando, it was $70. Cheap. One-way ticket, $70. Okay. Then they try to charge me $80 for a checked bag, $35 for a carry-on, because I picked the most basic ticket. And then they charged me, I think, $18 for my seat. Now, I know Spirit has something going on as to where they're in some type of trouble, because they're charging each person different. So like, I paid $18 for my seat, but the person next to me could have paid $30 for their seat, or $2. You know what I'm saying? So it differentiates between the seats. And to me, I'm like, why not just have this section cost this much, this section cost this much? To me, I honestly think seats should already be included in the price of the ticket, because I'm already paying an arm and a leg to fly somewhere. So why are you charging me extra to sit? I'm already being charged to be on your flight. So they nickel and dime me for that. Boy, when we were loading, we were getting on the plane, they were like, the section that I was in was the very last section, because like I said, I got the most basic ticket because I wanted to be as cheap as possible. They were like, you only have one personal item. If you have a purse and a book bag, we're gonna charge you for the purse or the book bag, whichever one. They were like, if your purse does not fit in your book bag, be prepared to pay at the gate. They were not playing about that bag policy. I was like, wow, this is crazy. And not only that, like I showed y'all, soda cans that are $1 at 7-Eleven or whatever convenience store you go to, they were $4, like $4.99, probably close to $5. The guy next to me that I was telling you about that was gonna throw up, he was like, he didn't know that it cost, so he asked the flight attendant, he's like, okay, yeah, let me get a Coke. And he was, okay, that's gonna be for something, cash or card. He was like, oh no, never mind, you know, I don't want that no more. And I'm like, to charge somebody $5 for a can of soda is insane. I really think these companies need to stop doing that, because it's like, you would get more if you just charge regular. More people will buy, right? Like, you guys are really upping the price because of convenience. To me, that's messed up. Y'all are already billion-dollar companies. Like, do you really have to charge $5 for some damn Dasani, Aquafina? Like, what are we don't even like? So, well, my personal preference, I don't like no daggone Dasani or Aquafina. But yeah, so that kind of just turned me off of Spirit. I'm like, I could have bought a little bit more of an expensive ticket to another plane. For example, I ended up flying back Southwest, and I actually really enjoyed Southwest. I actually like the concept of an open seating. So like, you don't pay for seats. You just, when you get into your section, they call you by your number and you go on, and whatever's open. So on the way back, the plane was open. Majority of the seats were available. So it was like 90 of us on a plane. It was like 50 seats remaining. So you could really sit wherever you want. Like, if you want to sit all the way in the back and have nobody sit next to you, you can. If you want to sit, I sat in the exit row because nobody wanted to sit in the exit row, and it was so much leg room. So I really liked that concept. But also, they gave us free drinks. They gave us free snacks. I'm like, I'm already paying you $400 for a ticket. I should have something included in that $400. You should not be nickeling and diming me and selling me false advertisement saying, oh, it's a $70 flight to get there. Yeah, it's a $70 flight to get there, but I have to pay for my seat, I have to pay for my luggage, I have to pay for my food and drinks. Like, to me, that's why I wouldn't fly with Spirit again. But my flight did end up getting canceled coming back, so my trip was cut short. I was unable to even remotely stay 48 hours. I think we were there for like 30 hours. We flew in, got there at about 3 and ended up leaving at like 5 the next day because my freaking flight got canceled. So I checked in for my flight to come back home, which would have been Sunday. I checked in for my flight to come back home, and within 30 minutes of me checking in my flight, I got a notification that my flight was canceled. And I'm like, why the hell is my flight canceled? They didn't give me no reasoning. They just said flight canceled. So I'm panicking. I'm like, I'm not trying to get stuck in Florida. I have to go to work Monday. Like, I am not getting stuck in Florida. So let me show you all why I think my daggone flight was canceled. But thankfully I found Southwest to come on back home because, baby, I was not getting stuck in Florida. I was prepared to drive 10 hours to get back home. So let's go on outside and see what's really going on. Y'all, it done snowed. I absolutely hate snow, but I know someone that loves it. Go ahead, go play in the snow. But yeah, y'all, I feel like this winter storm is the reason flights were getting canceled on a Saturday. And it's now Monday. And my dog wants to make me out to be a liar because I said, y'all, he loves the snow. And don't mind his bald spot, he had a cut. So I cut his fur so his cut could heal. But it's healed nicely and his fur is growing back. All right, I'm done talking about you. You ain't gotta look at me like that. Say goodbye. Say subscribe. Say like, comment, and subscribe to my mama's channel.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.